Warm greetings to everyone. I am Raj Kumar, Assistant Professor of English from Department of English, Pandit Nikiran Sharma Government College, Rohtak. Today, I am going to discuss the origin and development of English drama. Let's begin with what is drama? Drama is a composition in prose or verse, presenting in dialogue or pantomime a story, especially one intended to be acted on the stage. Now I am going to discuss the origin of drama. Western drama originated in classical Greece. The drama grew out of annual festival held in Athens in honor of the god Dionysus. The city-state of Athens, which became a significant cultural, political and military power during this period, was its center, where it was institutionalized as a part of a festival called the Dionysia, which honored the god Dionysus. Tragedy, comedy, and the satyr play were the three dramatic genres to emerge there. Athens exported the festival to its various colonies. Only a small body of works of five dramatists, however, has survived to this day. We have a small number of complete texts by the tragedians Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides, and the comic writers Aristophanes and the late 4th century Menander. Now I am going to discuss the origin of English drama. As in Greece and many other countries, the drama in England had a religious origin. The English drama at its initial stage developed from religious rituals. We can trace the origin and development of English drama into three stages. First, the religious period of drama, second, the moral period of drama, and the third, the artistic period of drama. The first stage in the development of English drama is the religious period of drama. The English drama at its initial stage developed from religious rituals celebrating the birth and resurrection of Jesus Christ. First, we have liturgical drama. What is liturgical drama? Liturgical drama in the Middle Ages is a type of play acted within or near the church relating the stories from the Bible and of the saints. Although they had their roots in Christian liturgy, such plays were not performed as essential part of a standard church service. It was the religious elements that resulted in the development of drama. As most of the Bible was written into Latin, common people could not understand its meanings. That's why the clergy tried to find out some new methods of teaching and expounding the teachings of Bible to the common people. For this purpose, they developed a new method wherein the stories of the gospel were explained through the living pictures. The performers acted out the story in a dumb show. This drama is called liturgical drama, in which the story was simply taken from the scripture. The earlier plays were given inside the church, the stories were written by the clergy and performed by the clergy. However, drama was not performed in all churches, only in certain cathedrals and monasteries where there were enough clergy to perform the plays. The language of liturgical drama was Latin, and the dialogue was frequently chanted to simple monophonic melodies. Music was also used in the form of incidental dance and processional tunes. From the liturgical, drama evolved to miracle and mystery play. The miracle and mystery plays differ from the early liturgical drama in their slightly more developed sense of drama and better dialogue. In France, the name miracle was given to any play representing the lives of the saints, while the mystery represented scenes from the life of Christ or stories from the Old Testament associated with the coming of Christ. In England, this distinction was almost unknown. The name miracle was used indiscriminately for all plays having their origin in the Bible or in the lives of the saints, and the name mystery to distinguish a certain class of play was not used until long after the religious drama had passed away. The miracle increased gradually in number and in popularity in England. The early miracle plays of England were divided into two classes. The first, given at Christmas, including all plays connected with the birth of Christ. The second, at Easter, included the plays relating to his death and triumph. By the beginning of the 14th century, all these plays were in various localities united in single cycle, beginning with creation and ending with the final judgment. The complete cycle was presented every spring, beginning on Corpus Christi Day, and as the presentation of so many plays meant a continuous outdoor festival of a week or more, this day was looked forward as the happiest of the whole year. With the development of early liturgical play into the miracle and mystery, there were significant changes of locale and players. The place of performance shifted from the inside of church to the churchyard and from the churchyard to the marketplace because vast crowd, especially at the time of fairs, had to be accommodated. The clergy could not go to marketplace to perform, and in 1210 there was a papal edict forbidding their appearance on the stage. Actors were no longer clergy. The performance therefore fell in the hand of laymen who were amateurs. It was in the 13th century that professional troupes, town guilds, took over the job of performing. Probably every important town in England had its own cycle of plays for its guilds to perform, but nearly all have been lost. At the present day, only four cycles exist. The four cycles are Chester and York plays, so called from the towns in which they were given. The Townley or Wakefield plays, named for the Townley family, which for a long time owned the manuscript, and the Coventry plays, which on doubtful evidence have been associated with the Grey Friars of Coventry. These four cycles are the Chester cycle, it has 25 plays. The Coventry cycle, it has 42 plays. The Wakefield cycle, Townley cycle, has 31 plays, and the York cycle, which has 48 plays. Now I am going to discuss the moral period of drama. The next stage in the secularization of drama comes with the morality plays, which developed out of the miracle and mystery plays. Morality play, also called morality, is an allegorical drama popular in Europe, especially during the 15th and 16th century, in which the characters personify moral qualities such as charity or vice, or abstractions such as death or youth, and in which moral lessons are taught. Morality plays were an intermediate step in the transition from liturgical to professional secular drama and combine elements of each. They were performed by quasi professional groups of actors who relied on public support. Like the miracle plays, most of the old moralities are of unknown date and origin. Of the known authors of moralities, two of the best are John Skelton, who wrote Magnificence, and Sir David Lindsay, the poet of Scotch Reformation. Some famous morality plays are The Castle of Perseverance, Wisdom, Mankind, Everyman, Magnificence, a satire on three estates. In the moral period of drama, next we have interludes. The last predecessor of drama proper was the interlude, which flourished about the middle of the 16th century. It is impossible to draw any accurate lines of distinction between the moralities and interludes. In general, we may think of the latter as dramatic scenes, sometimes given by themselves, usually with music and singing at banquet and entertainments. where a little fun was wanted, and again slipped into a miracle play to enliven the audience after a solemn scene. Interludes were performed at court or at great house by professional minstrels or amateurs at intervals between some other entertainment such as banquet or preceding or following a play or between acts. Although most interludes were sketches of non-religious nature, some plays were called interludes that are today classed as morality plays. John Haywood, one of the most famous interlude writer, brought the genre to perfection in the play of Weather and the play called The Four Ps. His most famous is The Four Ps, a contest of wit between a partner, a palmer, a peddler, and a apothecary. The Earl of Essex is known to have had a company of interlude players in 1468. Artistic period of drama is the final stage in the development of English drama. It differs radically from the other two in that its chief purpose is not to point a moral but to represent human life as it is. The first the first true play in English with a regular plot divided into acts and scenes is probably the comedy Ralph Roister Doister, performed about 1552 and printed about 1566, written by Nicholas Udall, master of Eton and later of Westminster School, and was first acted by his schoolboys sometime before 1556. The next play, Gammer Gurton's Needle, is domestic comedy, a true bit of English realism representing the life of peasant class. Our first tragedy, Gorboduc, was written by Thomas Sackville and Thomas Norton and was acted in 1562. Now I am going to discuss the formation of different dramatic troupes. The significant achievement of the Elizabethan stage was connected with the theatre of professional acting groups. The drama made a swift and wonderful leap into maturity, yet it had still many early difficulties to overcome. The actors themselves were at variance, so much so that outrageous brawls were frequent. On more than one occasion between 1590 and 1593, the theatres were closed owing to disturbances caused by the actors. In 1594, the problem was solved by licensing of two troupes of players, the Lord Chamberlains, among whom was Shakespeare, and the Lord Admirals. Lord Chamberlain's or King's Men was a theatrical company with which William Shakespeare was intimately connected for most of his professional career as a dramatist. It was the most important company of players in Elizabethan and Jacobean England. It was founded during the reign of Elizabeth I of England in 1594 under the patronage of Henry Carr, 1st Baron Hunsdon, the then Lord Chamberlain, who was in charge of court entertainments. After Carr's death in 1596, the company came under the patronage of his son George Carr, 2nd Baron Hunsdon, for whom it was briefly known as Lord Hunsdon Men. When George Carr in turn became Lord Chamberlain on 17th March 1597, it reverted to its previous name. The company became the King's Men in 1603 when King James ascended the throne and became the company's patron. Lord Admiral's Men was a theatrical company in Elizabethan and Jacobean England about 1576 to 1579. They were known as Lord Howard Men. so called after their patron Charles Howard, 1st Earl of Nottingham, 2nd Baron Howard of Effingham. In 1585, when Lord Howard became England's Lord High Admiral, the company changed its designation to Admiral's Men. It was later known successively as Nottingham's Men, Prince Henry's Men, and the Elector Palatinate's Men. The company was closely associated with Christopher Marlowe and performed several of his works including Tamburlaine and Faustus.